Hi, Melissa here, and I am here today to talk to you about my favorite adhesives that I do like to use and what I use them for, with different items that I use them for, and also my favorite tools that I also like to use. I got a request asking what adhesives do I like are the best in my opinion, and let's just jump right into this. Okay, first adhesive is the Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. Now, I like this one when I'm making my mini albums. I sometimes use the double-sided tape, but I feel that when you're using the Scotch, you have more wiggle room when you're adding your pages or whatever you're adding to. But I do really like this. A lot of people do not like it for the simple fact of the tip right here. Hope you guys are seeing that. The tip. Because it comes out fairly fast. But what you can do, you can actually buy this little, it's an art glitter metal tip, and it will fit onto your, either will fit onto here, or you just buy those little empty container ones that look like this at Joann's, and then you just add it on there, and it has a little pin so it shouldn't dry up on you. And then there are a bunch on Amazon that you can find too. You just have to look for them. So that's what I like to use for my mini albums. Okay, my Tumble liquid glue, I like to use this for everything. For cards, putting my image on my cards, my sequins, whatever. I like using it. This stuff is awesome too, but I wouldn't recommend using this on mini albums because I don't know how strong and sturdy it would be to a mini album, because a mini album is much, you know, you're adding a lot to that. So this I use on, like I said, my cards, anything. I really enjoyed this glue. My glossy accents, I mean, this can be used in two ways. You can use it as an adhesive, or you can use it as making something shiny and pop up off of your project. I use mine for both. Sometimes I use it for adhesive. It just depends on what I'm using it for. Like sometimes my sequins, I would use this as an adhesive for it, because I know that it's going to, once this dries, it's not coming off. It's staying put. So you can use adhesive. You can use glossy accents. You can also use the Scotch on your cards, but I don't recommend it because it's kind of thick. So I don't recommend that. These two I do. These ones are awesome. Lastly, for my adhesive is my ATG gun. At first, when I first heard about this thing, I was like, oh gosh, no, that thing's huge, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. But I really like this. Instead of using those little tiny adhesive snail adhesives that you have to constantly refill and refill, you do like 3 cards. I'm just saying you do more than 3 cards, but you have to refill it. This thing comes full. Right now it's kind of empty, but normally it fills up this whole black spot space right here. This thing is really good. I wouldn't change this for anything. I use this on my cards, mostly on my cards, nothing like mini albums or anything like that, but I do use this on my cards. So I hope that helps you figure out what type of adhesives that you like. These are just my opinions and what I like. So let's go on with the tools that I do like to use. Besides my, oh my gosh, I cannot think. My paper cutter. Besides that, I'm not going to show you that because we all know about the paper cutter. It's awesome. I do use my Tim Holtz ruler. I love my ruler. This is like the only ruler that is just, I will use. That's it. I really like this ruler. My scissors, I just got these ones. These are the new Tim Holtz. These are I think these are the 17-inch. I think they are. I'm not quite sure because I threw away the package. But these are some awesome scissors. They're just like the littler ones. They're just like these ones. They're just a little bit longer. And what I use these for is when I'm like cutting something, so because I don't cut straight. So these have a longer shear, so it's easier for me to cut straight. These ones I use for everything too as well. And they say that you can use them on non-stick or like sticky stuff, like for instance, when you are mounting your stamps or whatever, or mounting your stamps to the sticky stuff, I do not recommend these scissors. These scissors do not work that great for that. You know what scissors do? And you could tell these suckers are old. I don't even think Stampin' Up sells these anymore, but if you can get your hands on these scissors, these things cut through any rubber. I mean, that's what these ones are specifically made for. Before Stampin' Up came out with their stamps already die cut for you, when we used to have to get them, we used to have to cut them. And then they sold these scissors. So, of course, I had to grab them. And these things work awesome. I mean, you can use your Tim Holtz ones if you do not have these. I'm not saying, yeah, go out and buy these because they're awesome. No, you can use what you have. But for my personal opinion, I think these ones work better when you're cutting rubber, when you're cutting around your stamps. These are really good. So those are, oh, forgot about the other scissors, the snips. Now these babies, these ones are Stampin' Up. These are awesome when you're cutting out your images, when you're fussy cutting, because at the tip here, you can get really close in to an image without messing it up. So these scissors, I do recommend. You do not have to get the ones from Stampin' Up. They also sell them at Joann's. They sell them at Michael's. You can use a coupon. They're probably a lot cheaper, but I personally like the Stampin' Up ones. I just think that they cut better for me, for my opinion, just me. Those are my scissors that I use. There are a few more, but I couldn't find them, so I didn't want to be I wanted to be prepared for this video. Also, what else is a good tool to have is the bone folder. I think every card maker needs a bone folder. They have the new ones out now that don't shine the paper, but let's be honest, I'm not going to go spend $20 unless I have like a gift card or something on a bone folder. I'm not. So I just use what I have. I have a bunch of Stampin' Up ones. I use that one. This one's kind of bent. It still works fine. It's stained. It has my name on it because when I was a demonstrator, but we're not getting into that. It's stained. It's bent. I don't care. It still works the same. You need this. Also, a X-Acto knife. Me and the X-Acto knife have an odd relationship. Sometimes we want to be friends, sometimes we want to be buddies, and then there are some times that we just hate each other. I swear, sometimes I just want to throw this thing because we don't get along very well. It's seriously. But so far, so good. We've been getting along. So a X-Acto knife is really good. So like when you can't get into an image where your scissors can't get into, your X-Acto knife is your best friend. Well, sometimes it's your best friend. And then lastly is this tool. It comes like this. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it. And it has a glue right here. And to get more glue, you just twist this cap not hard because a bunch of glue will come out. I'm not gonna twist it because a bunch will come out. This helps you grab little like sequins and things, right? And then when you're putting the sequins on, you have this tool to pull out. It has a pointy tip and then it has like a little spatula tip. This helps you get it into the right position that you want it to go onto your project. So I do recommend this tool, and I believe I've seen this tool, I believe I've seen it at Michael's. I've had mine for years, so I've ordered it online, so I really couldn't tell you where to get it, but I believe I've seen it there. And then, also, I totally forgot, a card maker. I mean, you can have the big scoreboard, but that thing is bulky and it's huge. I mean, I have a few of them, but this is your other great tool. This is like your best tool for card makers because you can have this at your table. You can stuff it in a corner. It's not that bulky and big. So I suggest that you guys, they have a Score Pal one. This is the Martha Stewart one. I believe there's probably other ones out there, but honestly, you need this tool. If you don't have any of these other tools that I've shown you, this is a tool you need. It comes with the bone folder, and it just slides on in and it locks. super simple. So yeah, I hope these the adhesive and the tools and everything kind of helped you guys out. These are just my opinions. I mean, they're like other people's opinions or whatever. This is just what I like to use on my projects. So I hope this helps, and please leave a comment, thumbs up this video, subscribe, and until next time guys, bye.